Hey, what is up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Gran Turismo 7. So today's video is just a quick little news video that update 1.48 will in fact be coming this week. As we can see in the early hours of today, there was a new server maintenance notice posted for the 30th of the 5th 2024. The Gran Turismo 7 servers will undergo maintenance during the following period. Day and time, the start is on the 30th of the 5th 2024 at 7 AM BST, and it will end once again on the 30th of the 5th 2024 at 9 AM BST. Please note the above times are subject to change. During this period, only the arcade race in world circuits and the music rally from the title screen will be available to play. Various online features, including the sport mode, will not be accessible. Furthermore, game progress cannot be saved while the servers are offline. To save the current status of the game, the console must be reconnected online after the end of server maintenance. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Now, this is going to bring me on to a point about how the whole update structure seems to be working, at least nowadays anyway. So prior to the last update, we'd usually get the silhouettes on the weekend prior to the update. We'd then get the trailer on a Wednesday or really early in the hours of Thursday, and then we'd actually get the update go ahead, typically in the sort of early morning for my specific time anyway, which is obviously either GMT or BST. Now, ever since the last update, there was a bunch of hype being created around the Skoda VGT and, Skoda's introduction to the world of Gran Turismo. So it did seem that things were going to work a little bit different. Now, in terms of the actual silhouettes for that update, there was none announced prior until after the actual leak of the update itself and the free cars actually, were coming to the game. At that point, we actually got the silhouettes, and then the update, I believe, was the next day or something like that. So it was very early on. It was kind of around about 2 days prior the actual silhouettes got posted up. So things did change for update 1.46. Now, I think with that update, a lot of people were under the impression that it was just changing up because there was this whole hype and marketing gimmick around the Skoda VGT, so that it would typically go back to normal for when the next proper content update did come to the game. But that doesn't seem to be the case. As you will know, the weekend that these silhouettes would typically get posted, there has been no silhouettes, at least yet at the time of making this video. Now, that can go ahead and obviously change, but it does seem that the new way of doing these updates is not releasing the silhouettes until maybe a couple of days prior, then release the trailer, and then obviously release the actual update itself with obviously everything on show. There is obviously the rumours currently of the cars being actually pretty good for this update, but no sign of a track for this one. I'm assuming that if there is any tracks in the work, they'll be held off for sort of like the world finals for the manufacturers nations and such. Again, we do have one event over in Montreal, I believe, next month, so that would kind of make sense for when maybe the whole Montreal track leak from over a year ago will actually go ahead and get put in the game. And then we do have another round a little bit later on in the year over in Japan, which is obviously probably when they'll release the Motegi track, if that does turn out that those rumours are fully solid and that track is ready to go. So overall, it is looking like a very car heavy update. Supposedly they are pretty good cars. Again, I can't comment on what's coming or anything like that. I'm not a data miner, I'm just sort of the news guy, I guess, of Gran Turismo. When something official does get announced, obviously I will make a video on it and discuss the cars that will probably come with this update. And obviously in terms of the track, like I mentioned, there is no real news of a track for this update. Again, it does seem that there is a bit of a way that the updates are kind of working. Now, I can assume that it's probably down to the fact that overall, when these silhouettes get released, it either gets leaked very, very early, or typically they're guessed within literal minutes. You could just go ahead and just check the comment section on the silhouette post. Within a couple of minutes, all of the cars would have been guessed, and the silhouettes aren't really that secretive, so maybe that's why there's a bit of change. But overall, update 1.48 is pretty much confirmed for the 30th of May 2024. Again, this keeps it in line with the typical update day, which is the last Thursday of every single month typically, and and it does keep the streak going that there has been an update every single month so far in 2024. It just appears that they're changing the way that the whole update gets teased or anything like that. So overall, update 1.48 is absolutely confirmed to be coming on the Thursday of this week. Pretty much certain this will be a proper content update. It again just aligns itself with every other content update. So yes, there is an update coming this month. Again, it just seems that there's a bunch of changes around the silhouettes and how the hype gets built up around it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care, guys. Peace.